2 in the 5, next to Paul Glendenning in the 33, Matt Lance in row number 3 in the 12X, Mike Taylor Jr. in the 14J, Sterling Perkins in the 3, Eddie Schwab Jr. in the 91, John Hansen the 14, the 26S of Stephen Glenn. The green flag is out, and here goes the Bandit to the lead. Greg Trulove takes the lead going into turn number 1. Houston Johnson very quick as well. Glendenning, who won the race last Saturday up there, going outside of the 5 car of Tommy Cordray, side by side for the 3rd position as they come out of turn number 1. It's going to be the Bandit leading lap number 1, Greg Trulove. Trulove, Johnson, Cordray, now Glendenning and Cordray as they come down into turn 3. Very tight battle. 3 wide for second as they come out of 4. Wow. Cordray trying to make the inside line work down around the apron of the track. Glendenning running the middle line, currently in 3rd. 3 wide again for second as they come out of turn number 4. Wow, what a race. 47 of Trulove, your leader, but the second place spot there are 3 wide nearly every time they go into the corner. Houston Johnson in the 97, Glendenning now in the 33, and Tommy Cordray in the number 5 car. Johnson doing everything he can with every skill he's got in that 97 to keep everybody behind him. But Glendenning now again 3 wide for second down the backstretch. 8 and 3. Here they go. Glendenning takes over spot number 2. Houston Johnson right behind him, and now Cordray in 4th. Again they go nearly 3 wide for second. Glendenning in the 2nd spot. Meanwhile, Trulove is checked out on the group as he is driven away from the pack up in the front spot. Greg Trulove trying to get as many points as he can. Also Cordray trying to protect his points lead. Now he and Glendenning battling for second as now Johnson has moved back just a little bit. Sterling Perkins very quick in that 3 car, looks to the inside of Houston Johnson. Greg Trulove takes the car down into 1 out of 2. Here comes the battle for second, Glendenning and Cordray. Cordray is going to go to the inside. Again, Glendenning to the outside line. Still battling side by side for second. Cordray and Glendenning, that battle just continues lap after lap. Now it looks like Cordray is going to take over the 2nd spot. Glendenning back in the 3rd position. Now he goes back to the high side again, but it's Trulove showing the way with Cordray. Glendenning in 3rd now. The 3 car of Sterling Perkins has started inside row number 4. He is now in the 4th position. Houston Johnson back in 5th. Meanwhile, here comes your leader out of turn 4. Cross the finish line, and it looks like we got a slow car down out of turn number 3. I believe that's Eddie Schwab Jr. who's trying to pull the inside of the track. He may not be off the racing groove enough, and the caution flag comes out. Not what Trulove wanted to see. Caution flag coming out for Eddie Schwab Jr. Pulls the inside down the backstretch, but not out of the racing groove, and that brings out the caution flag here on lap number 10 with 5 to go. Is trying to gain as many points as he can in this feature event. 5 laps remain as they come by to take the green flag this time. Trulove to the high side. He'll diamond down. Here he comes, the 47 Bandit car. Green flag is out, and we're back underway. Trulove, Cordray, Glendenning, and the 3 of Perkins. Houston Johnson driving right up in that group as well. Here comes Cordray to put some pressure on Trulove. Trulove able to handle it this time by. 4 to go. Johnson tries to go high on Perkins. He is right on his bumper going into turn number 3. A great battle for the 4th spot a little bit further back, but it's Trulove now by about 2 car lengths with the lead as lap 12 goes up on the board with 3 remaining. Trulove, Cordray, Glendenning, Perkins, and Johnson out of 2. It'll be 2 laps to go this time by for Greg Trulove. And a spin in turn number 4. 2 cars collected, 1 spinning to avoid as we're just a couple of laps away from the finish of this race. Well, a couple of cars collected down in there. Looks like Matthew Lance is one. Denning, Perkins, Johnson, here we go. Your top 5, green, white checker finish. Trulove goes the high side, back to the low side. The green flag is out, and we're back underway. Glendenning now putting some pressure on Cordray. Glendenning trying that inside line. Remember, he made the last lap pass last Saturday to get the feature victory. Here they come. True Love out of turn number 4. Get the white flag this time by. Johnson goes a little high through the corner trying to get some momentum on Perkins. Meanwhile, it's True Love, Cordray, Glendenning, Perkins, and Johnson as they come out of turn 2, down the backstretch into 3. Here comes the checkered flag for the Bandit. He'll get the win. It's going to be Greg Trulove, Tommy Cordray in second, Paul Glendenning, Perkins, Johnson as they come to the line. Stephen Glenn, a great drive for him as well. The 26S started shot was outside in the 12C car. Isaacs and Sink in row number 2. Here we go, coming to the green flag. Turner hits the gas and we are underway. Turner, Clancy, Isaacs. Isaacs takes a look to the inside, nearly 3 and 4 wide as they come through the corner. Everybody bottled up, 3 wide, at least everybody through the pack as they wind their way out of turns 3 and 4. Side by side as well. The 07 of Daniel Harris may have come off the bank. He comes back up on the track, saves it. Great job of driving, but loses several spots. Actually looked like the 9 car of Nick Haynes. Drove up through that group, now 4 wide towards the back of the pack. Meanwhile, up front, Shadwin Turner showing the way. Chad Clancy in second as they come off turn number 4 to complete lap number 2. Turner, Clancy, Isaacs. Down the backstretch they go, into turn 3, into turn 4. Shadwin Turner showing the way. Clancy in second, Isaacs. The 5 car of Josh Sink, and here comes a challenge inside on Turner. That can't make the move. Chad Clancy thought about the look. He'll look down underneath again, side by side for the lead as they come out of 3 and out of turn number 4. Shadwin Turner holds him up as Clancy slides into second and a caution flag for a spin involving 2 cars down in turn 2. Todd Luke, one of those cars down there in turn number 11 laps to go. Here comes Turner, hits the gas, and we're back underway. Inside line, here comes Clancy, can't make the pass, 2 by 2 behind him. Everybody 2 by 2 in that group. What a crazy race. Look at all that. Look at those cars racing behind him. An amazing run. But here he comes, Shadwin Turner trying to hold up that hungry pack of dogs. Everybody running behind him. Turner, Clancy, the 5 car again of Sink doing a great job up there in the 3rd position. A car backwards down in turn number 1, bring out the caution flag. Out of 3, out of 4, hits the gas and we are back underway. Clancy and Zink right behind him, 2 by 2. Everybody 2 by 2 behind him. Now Clancy moves inside of Turner. Here comes Zink with a crossover move. He tries to get underneath Clancy. Now Clancy tries to get underneath Turner. Side by side for lead, but it's going to be Turner. Motors out of it. Continues to lead on lap number 5. Shadwin Turner and Chad Clancy, what an amazing race they've had up the front of the field. Also, watch the 7 car moving up very quickly as well. Doug Keller, he's really cutting his way up through the field. Turner and Clancy right there with them. Nick Haynes, now he moves to the inside of Zink. They're side by side. Again, a challenge for the lead as Clancy moves inside of Turner. Side by side for the lead out of 3, out of turn number 4. Here comes Clancy and Turner side by side at the line. Halfway home. Clancy again, that inside line. Shadwin Turner to the high side. Side by side for the lead down the backstretch. Into turn number 3. Still side by side. Turner running the high side cushion. Clancy right there with them, inches separating the pair as they come to the start-finish line. 8 laps down with 7 to go. How can they hang on like this for 7 more laps? We'll have to see. Turner now takes the lead going down into turn 3. Shuts the door on Clancy. Clancy backs it up just a little bit. Decides to hold it up, but right in the back bumper of Shadwin Turner. Now he goes back to the inside again. Clancy and Turner side by side, and the caution flag comes out. 3 cars collected down inside of turn number 4. Yet to go. Here we go. Turner leads him out of 3, out of 4. Green flag is out. Here comes Zink to the inside of Clancy. Green flag is out as they come down to the start-finish line. Zink goes to the inside of Clancy, side by side for second. Clancy goes high. Zink goes low. Here they go. Out of 2. Turner likes that. Now Clancy back into second. Zink into third. Nick Haynes back there in fourth. Keller as they come to turn number 4. Past the start-finish line, Shadron Turner. And now here comes that battle again with Clancy to his inside. Chad Clancy very quick going to the inside line. Looking inside of Shadron Turner. Turner goes to the high side. Here they come out of 4, side by side for the lead again. Again to the inside line. Clancy and Turner side by side. 11 laps now with 4 to go. 4 laps to decide it. Clancy to the inside. He's going to try the slide job in front of Turner. He'll get him out of 4. Chad Clancy to the lead on lap number 12 with 3 to go. Turner looks to the inside. Can't make the move. Right in the back bumper of Chad Clancy in second. Goes to the high side. Tries to move down underneath. It's going to be 2 laps to go this time by. Front 2 with inches between them. Turner looks to the inside, trying to make the move on Clancy. And the inside line can't get it this time. Clancy shuts the door. Looking for the white flag this time as Chad Clancy leads him out of 3, out of turn number 4. Here's the white flag, 1 more lap to go. Great battle for second as well as now Haynes is going to move up there. Clancy showing the way. Turner in second. Here they come. Final lap, final corner. Clancy leads him out of 3, out of 4. Turner looks to the inside. It's not going to be enough as Chad Clancy gets the win, followed by Turner, Haynes, Zink, Keller. Luke Phillips in that group as well as they come to the line on a spin down in turn number 4. 14 cars spinning down in turn number 4 as the checkered flag came out in the final lap, but it was Chad Clancy getting the win. Shadron 15 laps to decide it. Shields hits the gas. The green flag is out, and the race is on. Shields very quickly as he goes to lead in turn number 1. Thomas Ground right behind him. Here they go, 3 and 4 wide through the corner. Jeff Dixon caught up in that melee back there, trying to make his way up that high-speed traffic jam. Aaron Sauter right in front of him, but here they come in lap number 1. It's going to be Shields showing the way. Brad Derry very quick back in the 37 car. 22 car, David Davis trying to make a 3-wide battle of it as well. Now nearly 3 wide again as Davis takes a peek through that group. Brad Derry in the 3rd position, Thomas Ground in 2nd, but up front is Tim Shields showing the way as a top 3 car breakaway. Everybody else in a big traffic jam back there in 4th position on back. 2 wide, now 3 wide. Little bumping and banging back there in turn number 3 in the group of cars coming out of the corner. Some frustration back there in that group as Aaron Sauter back in there trying to make a way for himself through that pack. 88 car of Jeff Dixon trying to find his way through there as well. He's running the low side line. Meanwhile, it's the 42 of Tim Shields is pretty much checked out. Thomas Ground in 2nd, Brad Derry in 3rd. A 3-car breakaway. Again, Sauter getting a little beaten and banging back there at the back of the pack. Little inside line. Now 3 wide with Jeff Dixon back there. Now 2 wide again. As again, all the racing taking place from about 6 on back in a car nearly sideways to the corner. Little contact. I think it was the 11W of Gerald Wawasuk there that got in some contact there, maybe with Jeff Dixon and a couple other cars. Now he's at the back of the field, limping his way down and will move to the infield and pull off. Wawasuk now pulls off the track into the infield area. Meanwhile, Tim Shields is pretty much checked out in a different zip code away from the rest of the group as he comes down out of 3 out of turn 4. Thomas Ground, Brad Derry in the 3rd spot as they come across the start-finish line. Gene Stiegel back there in a traffic jam. Jeff Dixon gets into a car back there who slows up right in front of him as well. David Davis right in front of Dixon as they make little contact that last time as David Davis goes high, and here comes Jeff Dixon in front of him. Dixon trying to pick off one car at a time back there as the laps tick away. Shields by himself up front. Thomas Ground in second. Derry in third. Thomas Ground came in 1 week. Had a week where he ended up on his lid down in turn number 1. Also came back and won a feature event. It's just an amazing job, an amazing season that he has had all year long. Now the battle's going to heat up for second spot as Derry trying to hold on there, but meanwhile up front, Tim Shields is pretty much driven away from everybody else in that group. Five car moving up through the pack through the field. Keith Simmons, we talked about him last week. Keith started inside row number 5 and now challenging for the third place spot right behind Brad Derry. Keith Simmons in a good battle back there, very fast to get him up towards that. He makes the pass and now moves up into third. Keith Simmons now up into third as Derry now goes to fourth. Meanwhile, up front, the 42 car of Tim Shields driving away from the rest of the group now with 4 laps remaining. As he comes by now, just 3 laps to go. David Davis having some mechanical difficulty back to the back of the pack. It looks like that'll be the next car up on the list for Tim Shields. There's some sparks coming out of the back of the 22 car of Davis that time as he bottomed out going into turn 3. 2 laps to go for the 42T of Tim Shields. Shields makes the inside pass on David Davis. Davis dramatically slowing down now, tries to move to the infield to pull out of the racing group, and the 22 car is done for the night. Here comes the white flag for your leader, Tim Shields, as he comes by the start-finish line. Thomas Ground in the second spot. Simmons trying to catch him as the lap unfolds for the final time here for this series for one more night of racing. But tonight it's going to be Tim Shields as he brings it out of 3 and out of 4. Tim Shields has a couple of cars collected towards the back of the field. Shields gets the win. Second place is going to go to Ground. Then Simmons as they come by the start-finish line. Then Derry. A little bit further back, Jeff Dixon having some trouble. Sauter comes by the line. Here comes Dixon as they come through the line as well. But what a big win it was for Tim Shields that gets the win in the American Racer Tire. Johnson leads him out with Dustin Miller to his outside. Green flag is out, and the race is underway. Austin Johnson, the inside. Here comes Lee Hibner trying to make a 3-wide battle for the lead. To the outside, Dustin Miller again. And the caution flag coming out with a spin inside of turn number 1. Houston Johnson did not require the tow, apparently able to get it refired and back underway at the back of the field. 97 car retains his position. Here we go, looking for the green flag start again. His brother Austin up front there with Dustin Miller. Green flag is out and the race is underway. Austin Johnson this time gets the drop on the field as he goes down into turn number 1. 3 wide behind him, Lee Hibner. Here's the crossover move by Dustin Miller. Tries to move out of 2. Goes to the inside of the caution flag once again. Looks like Peyton Phillips at the top of the banking in turn number 2. Bring out the caution flag at our second attempt for a green flag start. Chad Lyle and Lee Hibner back there. Here we go. Green flag is out and the race is on. Very close side-by-side racing. Nearly 3 and 4 wide down there going into turn number 2. Here comes Dustin Miller again looking to the outside line. Austin Johnson fighting back to the inside. Battles back behind him as they come out of turn number 4. 16 car to the inside of Chad Lyle. Austin Johnson, big battle there. Dustin Miller right there with them. Here comes Lee Hibner. He's in the 99 car. It's a 3-way battle for second now as Miller goes into the front spot. 3 wide for second as they come through 3 and 4. 3 wide to the middle of the pack as well. Caution flag for a spin down in turn number 3. And it looks like Houston Johnson also stopping in the middle of the backstretch going into turn number 3 as well. Slowly roll. Sets the pace, hits the gas, and we are back underway. Green flag comes out, and here we go. 18 laps remaining. Chad Lyle to the inside for the first spot. Here comes Lee Hibner as well. making a move to the inside on Chad Lyle. Can't make the move. Here comes the car, and Chad Lyle tries to move, gets the move, and gets the pass. He'll go to the lead. Dustin Miller now. Lee Hibner inside of Dustin Miller. Miller goes high. Here comes Lee Hibner as well. He'll move past. He's in second. Tyler Hibner trying to move up there as well, running the high side. And Tyler Hibner takes the high side line, gets way out of shape coming through the corner. Will lose 3 or 4 positions as he goes the high side. And it looks like Dustin Miller having some trouble up in 1 and 2. He holds up the pack as well. And now a 3-car breakaway for the lead. Again, Miller having trouble with the handling. Chad Lyle, your leader, as they go down in the corner out of 2. Out of turn number 2. Lee Hibner in the second spot. Now he'll get a challenge to the inside as a battle for second now rages on. Stephen Bowers, I believe, right up there with them on the inside. Boy, what a great race he's having. Bowers now back and forth as he go. Lee Hibner and Bowers go back and forth for that second spot. Boy, what a great job. He has really got that machine hooked up in the 77. And again, watch the 1X of Matt Johnson coming right up there in the 4th position. Don't count him out as well. Meanwhile, Chad Lyle up in the front spot to her 3-car length lead. Here comes a 77. He'll make the slide job in front of Lee Hibner. Gets the spot. Stephen Bowers, and now Bowers backs it up into turn 1. Bowers across the banking in turn 1, bringing out the caution flag here on lap number 8. Peyton Phillips, here we go. Green flag is out, and we are back underway. Chad Lyle leads him down it low side into turn 1, drifts up out of 2. Here comes Bowers, who is inside, side by side for the lead, and then it's Lyle that powers back out to the lead out of 3 and in at 4. Mercer goes high but keeps it on the banking. Still side by side for the 3rd position as well. This time again, Lyle goes high. 77 of Stephen Bowers right there with them. It's a couple of times it seems like turn 2 has been the trouble spot for Chad Lyle. Halfway home this time by. Lyle protects the line this time. Here comes the 1X of Matt Johnson as advertised to the inside of Bowers. Side by side for second. Don't count out Lee Hibner in that group as well. Here comes Johnson. What a great move. And the white or yellow flag comes out for a spin on the backstreet. Green flag is out and the race is underway. Chad Lyle wasn't going to pull any punches there. He just went ahead and hit the gas and just took off. Chad Lyle leads him out of turn number 2 using the low side line. Bowers in the second spot. The one of Matt Johnson. Here they come out of turn number 4 down the front stretch. Tyler Hibner and Lee Hibner putting on a great battle. Tyler goes the high side, passes his dad, and moves into 4th. Tyler Hibner won the feature race last week, sets his sights on 3rd place as he comes out of turn 4. Matt Johnson just in front of him. Up front showing the way, Chad Lyle. Bowers in 2nd, Johnson in 3rd. And a caution flag again, this time for cars sideways in turn 4. Everyone slowing down very quickly to avoid the car spun in turn. Out of 3, out of turn number 4. They hit the gas and we are back underway. 8 laps remaining. Chad Lyle again leads him down the inside. Here comes the 1 car. Matt Johnson moves the inside for second. Side by side for second. Bowers and Johnson side by side. Still side by side. Tyler Hibner right up in that group as well. And here comes Ed on the 15 car. He may have something to say about this. He passes Lee Hibner. Lee Hibner trying to battle back to his outside. Johnson now up into the 2nd spot. Bowers, the high side line, may lose another spot here. Actually, he's going to hang on to it as Tyler Hibner right behind him. Bowers using the high side line. Johnson using the low line. Bowers now goes back to the high side, tries the challenge. Tyler Hibner the high side as well. Chad Lyle still showing the way, and it looks like Austin Johnson may be pulling off the track. He is very slow down inside of turn number 3 and moves to the infield in the 98 car. Caution flag comes out on the track on lap 13. Hang on for the win. Matt Johnson just behind him in the 1 car. Here we go. Bowers and Hibner. Ed Knoll, Peyton Phillips. Green flag is out, and the race is back underway. Chad Lyle, here comes Johnson, looking to the inside line, can't get the move. Meanwhile, behind him, Bowers slides up just a little bit. Tyler Hibner and Ed Knoll back there biting their way through the field. Peyton Phillips to the inside of Knoll. Meanwhile, up front, still, it's Chad Lyle leading the way. Johnson tries to move him out on the inside line, can't do so this time by. Bowers now a distant third. Here they go, the 2-car breakaway. Bowers now tries to fight back on the high side cushion. Tyler Hibner back there with them as well in 4th. Side by side for the lead. Johnson moves to the inside line, can't get the pass. Here he goes back to the inside again. Chad Lyle, Matt Johnson. Boy, what an epic battle they have put on for the win for this race. 2 laps to go this time by. Johnson into the inside, side by side for the lead. Lyle and Johnson, side by side again. Here comes Johnson back to the inside. Johnson and Lyle side by side, down into 3, into 4. Looking for the white flag. 1 more left to go to spin as Bowers spins. Knoll may have gotten collected down there as the caution flag comes out. That close to the back of the pack in the 97 car. Here we go for the start. Will Chad Lyle hang on for the win? Here we go. Out of 3, out of 4. They hit the gas, and we're back underway. Chad Lyle and Matt Johnson, the show again up front. Here they go. Bowers to the outside, and 2 cars collected down the front stretch. 2 cars getting into each other down the front stretch. Bring out the caution flag as we had the restart all set. White flag and then checkered flag finish for the USRA Modifieds. Can Chad Lyle hold off Matt Johnson? Here we go. Green flag is out and we're back underway. Johnson to the inside. Here we go. It's a shootout. 1 lap to decide it. Bowers to the outside. Johnson down low. Chad Lyle, he'll lead the way. Here they come down into 3. Last lap. Bowers to the high side. Johnson to the inside. But it's going to be Chad Lyle, Johnson, Bowers, 1, 2, 3, Ed Nolan, 4th, Peyton Phillips, and then Houston Johnson. Wow, what a run for Chad Lyle, who gets the win. Car still running on the track, and Bowers still wants to keep it going, but Chad Lyle